Hey guys, thank you for tuning into my channel if you have. Today I'm going to be this is going to be my first YouTube video. I wanted to do a makeup tutorial or like a fashion vlog, but I didn't bring anything with me, and I didn't I don't really have time to do that, and my camera, I don't have my regular camera. I'm using a webcam at my dad's shop. So, yeah. But today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be talking about music, because I also will be doing a lot of different music reviews and different genres that I enjoy. And so yeah, the genre that I will be talking about today is witch house music. Witch house music kind of emerged within 2010. I think it was 2010 or 2009, somewhere around there, either late 2009, early 2010. And it kind of started around the same time. I don't know. It started around 2010, and a lot of witch house bands are kind of underground. And the reason why they're so underground is because a lot of the witch house bands' names are not names. They're either symbols like triangles or upside down crosses or whatever, or they're like numbers and whatever. But there's a lot of witch house bands that are you can usually look up and you'll find the real name and then you can find them. But again, they're super hard to download if you want to download them onto, like, say, your iPod or your Zune, because a lot of them are so obscure that it's super difficult to find them. But I personally love the music. I have a lot of select witch house bands that I personally enjoy listening to, such as, of course, Salem, for those of you who are more familiar with witch house and the whole genre and the music and the concept of the sound. You probably would know who Salem is. White Ring, Mater Suspiria Vision, Terrorist, Modern Witch, I don't know how it's a bunch of O's and capitals and lowercase, and just a bunch of different witch house bands, especially the ones that are really have heavy bass. And few other ones would be like Glass Teeth and Rituals and stuff like that. And so they're really good bands, and I would definitely recommend checking them out. And I'll try to link some of their songs in the bottom bar if you want to check them out. So the genre of music is kind of like a really unique sound. It's a mixture of gothic music, gothic music is in kind of dark wave or post-punk, stuff like that, and cold wave, of course, dubstep. There's some trip hop influences in them, in the sounds, industrial. A lot of rave music. I mean, I can totally imagine this being kind of more of a dark kind of forest-inspired witchcraft or occult rave or whatnot. I don't even know if those exist, but they probably don't. But whatever. And just a bunch of they kind of culture clash within the genres of music, and it's really interesting, and it's really refreshing to see such a I don't know, it's just refreshing for me to see or hear music that is so innovative and different and willing to go the extra mile to really create something that's extraordinary. So yeah, a lot of the sounds that you can hear from a typical witch house song would be drony, kind of buzzy, creepy kind of synth. Heavy bass beat. Oftentimes there's a lot of distant kind of echoey voices kind of within it, within a lot of the witch house songs, and definitely kind of just really dark and kind of occult sounding. So something that, again, you can imagine some kind of weird forest rave thing. The thing about witch house music is that it's become widely popular within the, I guess, if you want to call it, I don't know what it's called, but the new, I know it's called, but the new goth kind of culture, which is kind of like a I don't know how to explain it. It's like a mixture of like hipster and goth and kind of like a bit of kind of like Alexander McQueen kind of inspired stuff and kind of grunge. It's kind of a weird kind of, you know, umbrella style, but I mean, I like it. You know, I know it's not real goth, and you know, I'm not going to say it is, because I mean, I listened to goth music for a really long time and punk and stuff like that, so I'm not going to say it's really goth, but I like the style. I definitely try to dress like it. Anyways, so that's kind of what witch house music sounds about, is about. The thing about it is that it is so underground that not a lot of people know about them, and there's not a lot of kind of exposure within society and stuff like that, but there is a really strong community within the witch house genre, and I think that, you know, within time, I mean, I think that witch house music can definitely become not mainstream, but more widely available genre to like look up and download and stuff like that, instead of having to like pirate it or like having to illegally download it off of, say, like LimeWire or something like that. But I mean, you can find loads and loads and loads of different witch house bands on, like, you know, different, you know, search engines. So it's not that hard to find them. I mean, you can look up, you know, go on Google and type in like a band name, and I'll link them in the bottom. So yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about today. Again, I'll be doing some makeup tutorial videos, and I'll definitely be doing a lot of makeup tutorial videos, and also some like fashion vlogs, like maybe some outfits of the day, outfits of the night, whatever. And I'll definitely be doing more kind of like music reviews, because I do buy a lot of vinyl CDs, and so I'll probably, you know, kind of do reviews on them, or maybe CDs as well, or also talk about different genres and stuff like that, if you guys are interested in knowing about it, because I love music and I would definitely love to talk about it. So till next time, I hope you guys like this video, and make sure you give me a thumbs up. Alright, talk to you guys later. Bye.